Welcome back, freedom fighters, to another broadcast of Break the Chains Media. Today is August 27th, 2021, and I am your host, Corey. We're going to be hitting off on some local news that I just found out about earlier this morning in regards to the Arvada police shooting another officer while responding to a call. And that's going to touch right into a very big issue that I've made a previous video about regarding my good hero, my good friend, Johnny Hurley, who was shot and killed by officers no more than 2 months ago, and we have yet to hear any new information or any new updates regarding that situation. The DA, the Arvada police, they're all being quiet, and we need to demand accountability, transparency, and we need the information. So we are going to be scheduling a peaceful protest in the coming months very soon. Stay tuned to that, and we'll talk more about that in the little bit later in the video. But if this is the first time checking out this channel, please hit that subscribe button, hit that follow button. I do a lot more than just local news. I talk about politics, social stuff, global weather, all the kinds of things, and I just go all out. I also put a lot of more risque and uncensored content on my alt-tech platforms. So if you want to check me out there, I'm going to be on Minds, BitChute, Rumble, Gab, and all the other good stuff at Break the Chains Media. And then hit up that Telegram as well. You can talk to me right there, and we can have conversation to discuss future things and events and work together as a freedom-loving community for sovereignty and individual rights. And we're going to jump right into it, folks. This is outstanding, okay? First story. Arvada officer mistakenly shoots another officer. The officer's injuries are minor. While the Arvada Police Department was responding to a call for a person down, one Arvada officer mistakenly shot another officer. What kind of police training do we have when they mistakenly shoot another officer? And I'm sure this isn't the first case or situation of this happening, but I mean, come on, folks. Like, let's figure it out. You guys are running around, these people are running around in uniform, running red lights, and accosting people at all, wherever it is, and they've got these firearms, and if they're shooting my good friend Johnny to death, they literally killed him, and they're shooting other officers now too. What are we doing with this, folks? According to a spokesperson for the Arvada Police, a call came in at 6:20 last night for a person who was down at the 6400 block of 60th Ave. An officer came around the corner, sensed some kind of threat, and fired a shot, which hit another officer, according to the spokesperson. The officer had minor injuries from the shooting. He was checked out at the hospital and then released. So obviously his injuries are minor. The Arvada Police Department did not release the identities of the officers involved. That sounds rather familiar to another story that I know, where they're not releasing information or names regarding Johnny Hurley. They're not even talking about the officer involved in that situation or releasing the full video. We need transparency, folks. We need police reform. We need higher accountability, higher standards of our officers involved on the scene in our local communities. We need to stand up to this and make our voices heard. And we're going to jump to another article because this is only one paragraph. Let's see if there's something else here. Arvada officer opens fire, but another officer are hurt. This is from Fox 31 local news. Let's see what they have to say about this. Probably the same garbage.
Yeah, Eric, a really bizarre scene here in Arvada tonight. We're told that officer is going to be okay. They've been released from the hospital after they were injured when another officer fired a shot at a scene they were at together. Now, this all happened
I just
at
hate seeing stuff
and
like this,
Lamar
man.
at some point earlier today. That's a pretty quiet residential area.
These people need to be
Arvada
held
police
accountable.
tell us they were actually called there for a man who was reportedly having a heart attack. That's when they say one of their officers
there's a danger. Look, I've had enough of this, dude. This is ridiculous.
Fired a shot. We do not
we
know
need to
if
do
the
something
other
about this,
officer was
folks, and I'm
hit
sure
with that bullet,
you have local
or
stories
if they
in your
hurt
situation.
Diving out of the way or something like that. Arvada police simply have not.
I'm done with that. Look, folks. Police are there to serve the people. They're not there to act this way. That this is dangerous. We need higher standards. 6 months of police training, and then here's a gun, here's a car, go do the bang bang, shoot them up, cowboys and bad cops, good cops, all that kind of garbage. No, higher standards, better training, better physical, mental, and all these things. These people, I mean, this is point proven, folks. And it just leads right into the discussion in regards to Johnny Hurley and how he died. He was killed by an Arvada police officer, and they have yet to release any more information. It's been over 2 months, and I'm fired up about it, folks. This is unfair. This is unjust. We demand justice for Johnny, and we want our voices heard in a peaceful protest, in peaceful manner. We are scheduling something. Oh man, see, getting all worked up here. Okay, look, check this out. Check this out, though, folks. I have another article we can check out from the Free Thought Project. This is a really good article. I recommend you guys checking it out. The link will be in the description below. Just kind of goes over the whole thing that happened with Johnny. If you are unaware, I do have a previous video regarding this, but just an overview of what happened, what went down. And basically, Johnny came out. He stopped a mass shooter in Arvada, Old Town Arvada. Could have been a huge loss of life if it wasn't for Johnny and his concealed carry. But then, unfortunately, when cops arrived at the scene, they shot and killed Johnny right then and there without saying anything, without having dropped weapons or anything. And now they're claiming that Johnny Hurley picked up an assault, the shooter's AR-15, and that's why they shot him. And we haven't seen that footage. We don't know. We don't know the footage. We don't know the officer that was involved. We don't know. And people that know Johnny, people that love Johnny, want justice. So we need to definitely jump on this, folks, and make our voices heard. There's a whole video here of the police breakdown. This is the video. This is the video of the actual situation. This truck here is the shooter. He parks. He gets out of his car. Oh yeah, he gets out of his car. He's got a semi-automatic shotgun. He's running up to this officer in the back. There's an Officer Beasley back there, and he ended up, unfortunately, shooting him in cold blood. And then he comes back to his vehicle. Retrieves his AR, goes around the car. Watch this. Now watch this. See how he slings? He slings the gun over his shoulder, and you can't really see it because they unfortunately, of course, cut the video. But Johnny's running from the back here up to this wall, and they cut it right there, folks. This is unacceptable behavior from our law enforcement. This is unacceptable behavior from police, and if we want transparency and if we want accountability, we've got to do something about this, folks. So that being said, I'm going to right here put them on blast. The DA's office for the Jefferson County District Attorney. We need to get in contact with them right now. Jeffco.us. Just type in Jeffco County DA. We need to media blast these people, folks. The address, physical address is there, phone number, contact information. And they're, we want to help. We want to let people know about what happened, blah, blah, blah. Give me a break, folks. They're just trying to cover it up, cover their tracks, and let this whole story blow over so they don't have to hear about it anymore. And that's just completely unfair to the people that love Johnny, people that knew Johnny, and the whole situation involved. And we should call them in regards to these Arvada police officers that are apparently shooting each other because they just sensed a threat. Well, maybe it's because you're walking around with your Napoleon complex trying to enforce laws and all this unnecessary garbage on the regular public, right? So that's what we're gonna do, folks. I did post something on. I do have a Twitter as well. Twitter just to post basic stuff, but Break the Chains M for media, and I did post this. So this is the event that we are going to be gathering for October 23rd. Justice for Johnny, a peaceful demonstration, emphasize peaceful demonstration, 8101 Ralston Road, Arvada, Colorado. Bring your own signs, park on your own, starts at 10 a.m. We will be there. I will be there. All of We Are Change and everyone involved will be at this, and we are going to demand some answers because it's been too long. It is unfair for our good friend Johnny to have his memory and what he did be forgotten, folks. So I'm going to keep more information on this. We're going to do some more stuff regarding this. If you guys could, this is my Telegram channel right here. And let me find it. I'm wrapped up in all these. My Telegram here. I'll be posting it here. Break the Chains Media. Find me on Telegram. I post all kinds of new articles and all kinds of new stuff. I would love to see you guys involved there as well. And I also run a channel called Events Colorado United. So you can find us at Events Colorado United on Telegram as well, where we just strictly post information in regards to gathering and different events in Colorado and in the area that you can attend to. Boots on the ground, folks. We need freedom fighters off their keyboards, off their arses, and in the streets. Peaceful protesting, civil disobedience. It is time. The time is now, folks. We've got to make our voices heard, and we've got to be peaceful and respectful and persistent. Consistent vigilance. Consistent vigilance. We've got to do it, folks. I appreciate you checking me out. Find me on all the new tech platforms, BitChute, Minds, Rumble, Gab, all the good stuff. I love seeing you folks. I'm glad you guys can hang out with me today. And as always, fight for freedom.